What is up, guys? I'm going to show you a little install on how to install your rally armor mud flaps on your Veloster. Just got these in the mail today. You can see I've already put on 3 out of the 4 front ones here. I don't know if you can really see them in the light, but they're looking pretty good right now. There you go, there's that there. They're urethane. You're for $150 off their website. So if you guys have, like I had so many questions about them when I first got them, like how am I going to install them, what do I need? So I made this little video for you guys, you can see that. Let's go over here. So first of all, here's what you're going to need. Here's what I used. I'm not a mechanic or anything like that. I'm just a kid that wanted to put these on his car, so I figured I'll try it. And here's how I did it. So you're going to need a 10mm wrench and a 12mm wrench. This is for the back ones. 10mm for the front ones. I'll show you in a second. This is very helpful. I did this without jacking up the car or taking off the wheels. So on the back there's a very special way that you're gonna have to do it. You can get something like this. I got this at Orchard Supply for about 15 bucks. It's just a little screw and it fits in there perfectly to undo those screws, so you don't have to take off the wheel or jack up the car, which is really helpful because I don't really know how to do that. So, and here we've got your normal Phillips head. This is going to be for the front ones. Front ones you can just turn the wheel, so you don't have to worry about that. The screws getting in the way. I did put on both the front ones, but I'll show you how I did it just very quickly. It's very easy. On the ground here. So let's see. You've got your screws here. Let me focus. It's not focusing. Anyways, you've got your screw there and your screw there. This is the turbo version, as you can see, so this does have the side skirt. It's very similar to do it with the non-turbo version. You'll see in the directions that you get if you order these how exactly to do it. It's just 1 or 2 changes with the screws. So you can take this normal Phillips head and pop these 2 screws out. Those come out normally. And underneath here, this was the hardest part about the front ones. There's this bolt here, right here, that you're gonna have to take out, but it's coated, so it's like very sticky and very stuck in there. So you're gonna have to work that out with your 10mm wrench. You're gonna take your bracket that they give you, stick that in there, make it very loose, so you can move it around. So after that, you keep following the directions, and you'll see it comes with this screw here, which goes into the bracket. You're going to want to put on your poly clip here so the screw has somewhere to fasten. So after you're done with that, you just align this front one the way you want it and screw all those back in with the what are they called, the washers, so it doesn't rub that much. But all you have to do is turn this front wheel to either the left or the right, depending on which side you're working on. It's very easy to do those front ones. If anybody wants to see that, just let me know and I can just take it off and do it again. I just decided to do this video as I was on the last one. So, but yeah, that's the front ones. Very easy. I took about 15 minutes both sides because I didn't know what I was doing. So same thing with the other one. Just pop out those screws, put in the bracket on the bottom, screw it back in, you're good to go. Now, back ones. Back ones are just a little bit tougher. Of course, they look a little bit better, so they're going to be a little bit tougher. Once again, I did not jack up the car, so there is a way to do it without jacking up the car. So let me show you here. Okay, for this one, I had to use this. Very helpful. I'd recommend just getting one of these just because, well, because it is so helpful. Okay, let's see. So, what I did. Actually, I could probably just show you this on the new one. Let me just do that. So, you're going to use this to pull out both these 2 screws right here. I'll be right back. I'm going to do that right now. Alright, we're back here. I pulled out these 2 screws. Right there. Very easy using this tool. If you don't have this tool, you're going to have to find some way to do it. I just want to say again, I said I got these for $150. They're actually $130 on their website. This is the Veloster edition mud flaps, so it comes with all of the necessary equipment and or not equipment, bolts and screws and all that stuff, brackets, so you can fit it on. If you got the universal mud flaps, you're going to have to work with that. I don't know about those, but these are made for the Veloster. So next, after you've popped out the 2 screws in the back, what you're going to want to do is get under the car, and here you will see a what is it called, Fender liner fastener or something like that. It's just this plastic screw right here. It looks like it's got a Phillips head on the top, but you can just pop this out. I might have to use 2 hands. Let me pop this out and I'll come right back. Alright, here we go. Here is the Fender liner fastener, whatever you want to call it. Just use 2 hands, just got one underneath there, and just kind of pop it right out. Very easy. So, now that we've got all 3 of these taken out, we're going to come right here, back to our bracket. That is made for the back. This one has a bolt already on it. So what you're going to want to do is just line this up right here so that the bolt comes out this way towards the front of the car. You can attach your mud flap onto that, but I'll come right back. I'm going to put my fastener back in. Alright, here we go. We just got the fastener popped back in with the bracket on it. Stays in place. It's really surprising actually how much that keeps it in place, but it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So let me show you. Yep, take your bump or your mud flap. You're going to want to line it up with that bolt right there on the back, and then you're going to want to take your washer and screw it on a little bit so that it can stay. I'm going to do that real fast so it just kind of hangs here, and then you can line it up. Alright, we've screwed on the washer just enough so that it hangs it in place. You want it to be loose so you can move it around. Next we're going to go back up to the very first screw on the top and screw in the screw with the, I guess it's called the washer, I don't know, this thing that protects it, whatever it's called. And we'll put that right back in. Alright, here we are. We've got the screw back in place very lightly so we can still move it around. Now you're going to want to adjust the position of your mud flaps. So for example, you want to make sure it's equal from here to here. I did sort of a bad job on the front ones, but the best way I recommend doing that is stepping back and looking at them. Look at the fronts too, just to make sure that you did it all correctly. So as long as you keep it loose, you should be able to move this however you want it. And then as soon as we do that, I'm going to want to pop this second screw in. There's another washer behind it. You'll see the hole right here. Come on, camera, focus. There we go, right here. Screw that back in nice and tight, and you'll be all done. Hang on, let me just finish this up. Alright, and there we are. After a couple of adjustments, I moved it around a little bit, make sure it's straight. Everything's tightened up. But you don't want to make sure, you want to make sure that everything's not so tight to where it is like overly tight. They recommend just enough so that it's snug. Everything will stay in there with the brackets that they give you. You can see it's got a little bit of room to move around. But that's about it. Here's the finished product from the back. I'll just finish the lighting is so bad. So you can kind of see there. I got the red ones because I figured it looked good with the red and black on the back. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or something if you liked it or help you at all. Just give me a like. That'll help me out. Go to the front ones again. Yeah, because I had so many questions when I first bought these. I got mixed answers from people on how to install them. So I hope this helps. I'll be posting this on the forums for everybody to see. But I hope you guys enjoy these, and I'll probably make another video. So see you then. And big shout out to Rally Armor. Great service. I actually got these from the Rally Armor website. That's where I'd recommend getting them if you were to get them. Let's see, I ordered them on the 6th, and they arrived here on the 8th, and they shipped all the way from New York, so that's pretty fast. I did pay $20 for shipping, but that's the USPS priority mail, so I would recommend that. But that is it. There you go.